It was a dramatic end to a long day. Lobbing flashbang grenades ahead of them, Australian special forces and heavily armed police moved in to break the siege. Loud explosions could be heard from the street. Inside the cafe, a gunman was still holding a number of hostages. After a 17-hour standoff, the siege was over. The hostage taker was shot and killed. Several hostages were taken out on stretchers. At least one person underwent CPR on the street outside. At about 9:45 a.m., the gunman entered the Lindt Chocolate Cafe, which was filled with office workers buying their morning coffee. We now know he was Manharan Monis, understood to be a self-styled Muslim cleric and Iranian refugee who pledged allegiance to ISIS on his website. Soon after he entered the cafe, these chilling images of the hostages appeared, their terrified faces pressed up against the windows, forced to hold up a black flag bearing an Islamic phrase.
We don't know whether this is politically motivated, although obviously there are some indications that it could be.
6 agonizing hours later, the first glimmer of hope. 2 hostages flee the building. Then a third man, followed about an hour later by 2 women, apparently workers in the cafe. But many remained inside, and now Monis was making demands for an ISIS flag and to speak with the Australian Prime Minister.
Our only goal tonight, and for as long as this takes, is to get those people that are currently caught in that building out of there safely.
Then, at about 2 a.m. local time, another group of hostages run from the building. This man forced to drop to the ground and be searched by police. After this group escaped, forces moved into the building, bringing about the end to the tense standoff. Many questions still remain about what happened inside the cafe, how the siege was brought to a close, and whether the bloodshed could have been prevented.